They'll be in action tomorrow in the World Team Shootout. All 4 quarterfinals tomorrow in the day, and the conclusion in the evening, semis and the final. Uh-oh.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. That was cannoned in. It wasn't going directly in. Let's take another look at how the white ended up there. So that was the trouble. It was tracking towards the pocket, so he does have to take some of the blame, but it was unlucky that it got cannoned in. Again, the ball was pretty nicely situated. The yellow is generally pretty good, apart from the one a bit blocked bottom right. The red's also pretty decent, just the same cluster to contend with. Playing with a 45-second shot clock, and the players have one 15-second extension per frame, which Tom has just called. As ever, just taking a bit of time to plan the route before he starts. So reds look like the choice. Well, we say he's very good at going after the problem balls early on. He's got straight after that one. It's not come out as played though.
A very bullish shot there from Cousins.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was exactly a natural path into it from where he was. But I figure that if he went into that early on where there are still more balls on the table, then more likely to leave himself a shot. No one in the world better at that than going straight after the problem. Some people you see store up problems throughout a frame, but there he is a second time.
Well, he's going to have to be able to pot that red that he's been trying to clatter out for the last 2 shots, and he can. Bit thin, cue ball sailing towards the 8 ball as well, which he can probably guide away with him if he gets his cue up in the air.
Yeah, ideally he just wants to play this with the cue parallel to the table. But you're right, he's going to have to dig down on it if he wants to completely miss the 8 ball.
It was a bruising shot he played into the middle with extreme force.
Well, feels that he can't cut it in and maintain control, so a safety shot it is.
Yeah, I don't think he liked going towards that 8 ball. He would have been going in at some pace with it as well, and he's not going to run the risk of knocking it in and just handing a frame to Mcallister.
So it was a nice position when you get your opponent frozen on 0. The longer he can keep that going, the better from his perspective. Too hard hitting a ball because it's through in the centre of the table, but just a full ball contact with most of those is going to leave at least one of the reds on. If he wasn't hampered by the red, he could play off the bottom cushion and nestle on the one near the right centre, but it's kind of hard to reach from where he is, which is why he's going across the table. Well, that's a good effort. That yellow's almost gone down, which would have been one way out of that conundrum.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go in then.
So straight back to the table in a decent position. All of the balls do pot. The red on the right hand side does go to the top right corner, but obviously there's a lot of yellows in that area, so it's not going to be the easiest position to get back out of there. Ball down the left rail, which again pots, but not a formality.
Pulled up short. Pick down the bottom for me now. Get rid of that red beneath the black. What I want to do is play it with right hand side and sort of soft scrunch to the bottom cushion into the left hand round and try and get on the red that's tucked by the 2 yellows over that middle. If you get on that straight, your next ball is into the centre And the one down the rail last, guaranteed to be positioned on the black. Well, he's got to move it. Brave shot, because I'll tell you what, you're not likely to be on the ball. I thought I'd have just left that one on the rail.
Yeah, well, that's nice to get it out, as you say. It's sort of hard to imagine if you play it at that angle which board you're expecting to end up on afterwards.
Exactly, you have to land on that ball. I just thought you're guaranteed to get those two reds out of the way. You have a shot down the rail on that red, and you fancy, to pot that. Doesn't matter though when you can pot like that, does it?
That's a much better shot than it looked. Into a blind pocket, digging down on it.
Great hit.
Doesn't very often need to leave himself those kind of difficult shots because his position's so good, but a great single ball potter when it's required.
Well, this is going to be 3-0 to Cousins. And once again, if you haven't already subscribed to Ultimate Pool TV, we will be leaving after this frame. So get your subscriptions in. Promo code SUMMER5 as Tom Cousins goes 3-0 up here in Blackpool.